Hey my loves, welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Ratile Miaketsi and you're most definitely welcome. So click that subscribe button to join the fam, and if you're returning, thank you for stopping back by and welcome back. So today's video, I'll be basically installing this unit from Ula Hair. The unit is from Ula Hair. It's absolutely gorgeous. I would have never tried on this color, but it looks gorgeous on me. And then we will be doing this a full face beat, so it's basically going to be a 2-in-1. Yeah, I hope you guys will enjoy it. Okay guys, so we're going to start off with the hair install. I'm just going to give you guys the hair specs and then I'll let you guys watch the install. I mean, everyone knows how to install at this. I think everyone knows how to install at this point. So this wig is a 5x5 closure unit. It is in 18 inches. I think they said that this color is chocolate brown, if I'm not mistaken. But it's a gorgeous color. Absolutely love it on myself. It's a color that I would have never tried out, but I love it. It's perfect for the season. You know, it's perfect for the season. Yeah, I am going to be installing it with Got to Be and the Ghost Bond. So where I have my hair, I'm going to basically use the Got to Be, and then right where there's no hair, I'm going to use the Ghost Bond. And yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys watch the rest of the install, and then I'll come back when we do the makeup. So enjoy. And get me underway. You know my voice, hold me till I scream for every, and wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby, baby, right up to the height of my mountain, until you reach my peak, baby, and reach right to the bottom of my mountain. I want to play in your deep, then get me underway. You know my voice, hold me till I scream for every, and wash me over until my will runs dry. Send all your sins all over me, baby. Right up to the side of my mountain, until you reach my peak, baby. On my mind, past my bedtime, no rest at the kingdom. Alone in my place, my heart is away. All that I can think of is we should get married. We should get married. Let's stop holding back on this and let's get carried away. Stop making a big deal out of the little things, cause I got big deals and I got little things. Got everything I'm asking for but you. Stop making a big deal out of the little things, let's get carried away. Come right now, you know where I stand. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. Would you hurry, you're mine, you're mine. All I'm really asking for is you. You're mine, you're mine. I just wanna say you're mine, you're mine. Would you hurry, you're mine, you're mine. Long as you know who you belong to. On my mind, past my bedtime, no rest at the kingdom. Alone in my place, my heart is away. All that I can think of is we should get married.
everything I'm asking for, but you stop making a big deal out of the little thing. Let's get carried away. Come right now, you know where I stand.
And that's about it. Jonga, jonga, timshe. Hey, if I can walk. Anyways, I think let's get right into the face. So for primer, I'm going to use my Maybelline primer. It is so thick. It feels amazing on the skin. It is mattifying, and because I have dry skin, I was stressing because now I used a mattifying primer. I'm going to use matte foundations, so I'm gonna have to like just neutralize everything with my Huda Beauty setting spray. It is hydrating. It's amazing. Absolutely love that setting spray. I'm just gonna spritz that before blending out the very orange foundation. But yeah, I'm just going to use my foundation brush from UK to blend out that foundation. I found my makeup getting a bit too cakey when I use a sponge to blend out my makeup, because I blended out like the full face with a beauty blender the other day, and I just did not like the way my makeup looked. I don't know. I just feel like I love foundation brushes. That's just me realizing how orange I look on and on camera, and I'm just like, oh my word. And then I'm gonna go in with my loved foundation from Wet n Wild, but I use that to contour. It's in the shade Mocha. And then for under my eye to conceal, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 35. I'm just concealing. I am going to use the Huda Beauty concealer to basically highlight, only because I love that shade under my eye to highlight. I love that Huda Beauty shade to highlight, and then I love this with this Maybelline one, the Fit Me, to basically like conceal. This is actually a very nice concealer. This was my first time basically using it for under my eye to highlight or to conceal, because I have one, but it's in the shade 45, and that shade is basically like my face shade, so like my foundation shade. So I've never really seen how gorgeous this is until I actually used the perfect shade to highlight. It was easy to blend. It's just absolutely amazing. I'm just in love with the Huda Beauty one. It's more thicker. I enjoy thick concealers. I love thick concealers. So this one is more thicker. The shade is just everything that I wanted and more. And then for blush, I'm going in with my Tish Beauty blush in the shade Deli. You guys know how I absolutely love blush. I could never do my makeup without blush. Okay? I would rather skip something else, not blush. But anyways, I'm going to go back in with that brush that I used to blend out my concealer. This purple brush set is from Hermosa. Definitely do use my discount code if you like to get yourself anything from Hermosa. I'll leave it in my description box. It's amazing. I enjoy blending out my concealer with that brush, that exact a brush. And then to contour my nose, I'm going in with the Hues and Tones concealer in the shade Snatched. I absolutely love this specific shade to contour my nose. It's just the best for nose contouring. The shade is perfect for my nose contouring. I'd use the Wet n Wild one, but it's definitely more on the red side, so the undertone is red and this one is cool toned. And then to set under my eye, I'm going to use the Huda Beauty Easy Bake in the shade Banana Bread. I'm going back in with that brush that I used to blend out my concealer, and I'm just making sure that I don't have any creasing. So creasing is basically those when product is sitting in your fine lines and your wrinkles, and it's just packed on there. So you definitely need to use you need to set your under eye and set those lines so that your cream or liquid products don't sit in the creases. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going in with my Milani Cosmetics face powder. I forgot the shade, guys. It's a very old product. You know, guys, I love to use the Yardley one. Love the shade, but I just thought I should change up my products, you know, just in case you guys get tired of seeing the same things. And then I'm going to use the MAC mineralized, is it a bronzer, guys? I think it's a bronzer in the shade Dark Deepest. And then remember what I said about blush. I am going to use my Grace palette, those two shades, as blush. I've been really enjoying this combo. I know that the HERMOSAXSINGAREPORELUU eyeshadows are very pigmented, so I basically need to go in lightly, lightly. I love that shade. And then I'm going in with a fluffier brush just to make sure that everything is blended, because I did use an eyeshadow as blush. And then I'm going in with my Shein highlighter. You guys should know this already, should know it basically, because it's my favorite highlighter. The shade is just perfect. And then I'm gonna do like a button nose nyana and on the bridge of my nose, and then I'm gonna go back in with that brush to blend out everything. And then I did my brows off camera. I'm just basically using whatever was left over on the brush, the powder that was left over, just to like set them and make them look a bit more lighter. And for eyeshadow, I'm going back in with the Lily eyeshadow palette. There's a new Lily eyeshadow palette. You guys should check it out on the HERMOSAXSINGAREPORELUU website. I still have this one. And I know I'm going to do a eyeshadow look that I always go for. Like, I just wanted to do something that's going to match with my hair. Guys, I've done this eyeshadow look like a million times. It's my favorite. It's basically like my go-to eyeshadow look. I always go for this look when I don't know what to do. And then I'm using the shades that I showed you guys, but now for like this part, I'm blending that top area out with the bronzer, the MAC mineralized skin finish or MAC mineralized bronzer. And then I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me concealer just to clean up the area that I'm going to be using a lighter shade on. I didn't show you guys this shade, but it's still from the Lily eyeshadow palette. It's the shade Milk. This look is, I don't know, guys, I don't know, it's just the best. I love it so much. Okay. And then I'm going to use I'm just going to go back into those shades just to blend out, okay? And then I'm going to use the darker shade, I think it's Chastity, if I'm not mistaken, as a liner. So the one that I showed you, I only used the one brown color, and then I'm using the darker one as a liner. So I used 3 shades in that eyeshadow palette. The 2 browns and the lighter milky shade, which is the shade Milk. And I'm using the darker brown to basically line, just as a liner basically. And then moving on to setting spray, I'm using a matte setting spray, guys. Remember what I said about using a matte primer, matte foundations, and a matte. Now I'm using a matte setting sprays after all those powders. However, this setting spray is matte, but it's not drying at all. Like, I was shocked when I got it. I was like, a matte setting spray, I'm going to be looking dry. But guys, it's getting more warmer. It's like so hot. I don't want my makeup to be melting. So basically using all those matte products help me out throughout the day, okay? Everything just looks together. It doesn't look like, look at my face. It doesn't look dry at all. It just comes together, okay? And then I'm going back in with that brown that I used to line, and I'm just lining under my eye, and I'm using my favorite mascara from Essence, and these lashes are from China Mall, Dragon City. Love them. They were 25 rands, and I basically placed them right at the end of my lash just to give me that winged look. And then I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Gloss Balm in the shade, is it Universal? I don't know, guys. I'll just put in all the details in the description box. Anything that I missed, I'll put it in the description box. But look at this hair. Look at this color. Look at this color. Okay, look at it. It is absolutely gorgeous. It just went together with the face beat. Everything was just yonke into ihlangene. And you see how long the 18-inch is, guys? Everything just looks gorgeous and kuhle nje. Everything is a beautiful. Hey my loves, this is the final look. Absolutely love how it came out. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, please do give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section what you'd like to see from me. Don't forget to watch the ads. If you didn't, go back and watch the ads. I'm joking, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one.